Good morning, students. Today we have to see the next topic in the squares and square root, that is the find the square of a number. Find the square of a number by without actual multiplication. Okay, we have to find the square of any number by without actual multiplication. Now see how we have to find the square of any number without actual multiplication by using this identity or by using this formula. Okay, or we can use another formula, that is a minus b bracket square, which is equal to a square minus 2ab plus b square. You can use this plus formula or minus. A plus b bracket square is equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square, or you can use a minus b bracket square is equal to a square minus 2ab plus b square. Okay, now we have to see how we have to use these two formulas to find the square of any number by without actual multiplication. Okay, now see, they have given one example. Find the square of 16. Okay, find the square of 16. We know the square of 16 is 256. We know the square of 16 is 256. Now we have to check it out whether it is 256 or not. Okay, we have to check it out. Now how 16 square. Okay, we have to find the square of 16. Now how we have to write it? So 16 is 10 plus 6. 10 plus 6 is 16. Is bracket square, so it came in the form of a plus b bracket square. इसके फॉर्म में आ गया. Now here a is equal to 10 and b is equal to 6. A value of a is 10, value of b is 6. Now we have to use this formula using a plus b bracket square, which is equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square. Value of a is 10, 10 square plus 2a 10, b is 6 plus b square, b is 6, 6 square. Okay, and only we have to solve this. Okay, only we have to solve this. 10 square is 100 plus 2 into 10, 2 into 10, 20. 20 into 6, 120 plus 6 square is 36. Okay. Now 6, 0, 0. So it becomes 6. 3, 2, 5, 5, 0, 5. 1, 2, 256. Okay, our answer is K, 256. Okay, so मैंने यहाँ पर एक्चुअल मल्टीप्लिकेशन किया है क्या ऐसा 16 into 16 किया है क्या? नहीं. However, I used a plus b bracket square is equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square. Okay, if any number is in front of you, your first job is you should be able to write any number in the form of a plus b bracket square. A plus b, 16, how I have written here, 16 is equal to 10 plus 6, means it is in the form of a plus b, and then I have used this problem. Okay, it is very simple. Now like that we have to find square of any number by using this formula. Now suppose I want to find the square of 16 by using that second formula, that is a minus b bracket square is equal to a square minus 2ab plus b square. I want to find the square of 16 by using this formula. How? 16 I want to write in the form of a minus b. Now 16 square is equal to 16, how I can write? 20 minus 4. How much? 20 minus 4, how much? 16, which is square. Okay. So here A is equal to 20 and B is equal to 4. Now using A minus B bracket square is equal to A square minus 2AB plus B square. I want to put the values of A and B here, so it becomes 20 minus 4. So A minus B bracket square is equal to A square. A square means 20 square. A square minus 2A is 20, B is 4 plus B square. Okay. So 20 square is 400 minus 2 into 20, 2 2s are 4, okay, 4 4s are 60, 0, okay, 2 into 20 is 40, 40 into 4, 4 4s are 16, 1 0 is added, plus 4 square is 60, okay. Now 400 as it is, minus 16 plus minus 116, 160 plus 16 means greater number से smaller number subtract होगा, 160 minus 60, okay, यहाँ पर 15, 4, greater number sign 144. Now 400 minus 144. Here 39, 1, 6, 5, which is 2. Answer is 256. Answer is same. Answer is same. So I want to find square of any number by using these two formulas: A plus B bracket square and A minus B bracket square. Okay, both you can use, or any formula you can use to find the square of any number by without actual multiplication. Okay, very important point. Now next, very important point we are going to see now. That is the Pythagorean triplet. Pythagorean triplet means, in name itself, Pythagorean means Pythagoras. Okay, Pythagorean means Pythagoras, and Pythagoras theorem we know that. Suppose any triangle is there, right angle triangle. It is hypotenuse, it is base, and it is height. Pythagoras theorem is hypotenuse square is equal to base square plus height square. It is Pythagoras theorem. Okay. So if you understand Pythagoras theorem, then you should be able to understand Pythagorean triplet. अगर एक बार पाइथागोरस थ्योरम समझ में आया तो पाइथागोरन ट्रिपलेट समझ में आएगा. पाइथागोरन ट्रिपलेट, ट्रिपलेट मींस 3, ट्रिपलेट मींस 3, एंड पाइथागोरस ट्रिपलेट की डेफिनेशन है ऐसे तीन नंबर जो पाइथागोरस थ्योरम प्रूव करते हैं, ऐसे तीन नंबर जो पाइथागोरस थ्योरम प्रूव करते हैं, ऐसे नंबर को पाइथागोरन ट्रिपलेट बोलते हैं. ओके, ऐसे 3 नंबर्स जो पाइथागोरस थ्योरम प्रूव करते हैं, ऐसे 3 नंबर को पाइथागोरन ट्रिपलेट बोलते हैं. अंडरस्टूड? नाउ ऐसे कौन से नंबर होंगे? हाइपोटेन्यूज स्क्वायर इज इक्वल टू बेस स्क्वायर प्लस हाइट स्क्वायर. ओके, ऐसे कौन से नंबर होंगे? सपोज मैं लेता हूं, मैं लेता हूं 3, 4 and 5. I want to take 3, 4 and 5. Suppose these are the triplet. Triplet means group of 3 number. Triplet is nothing but a group of 3 numbers. Now I want to check it out whether these 1, 3, 4, 5 are Pythagorean triplet or not. How? Hypotenuse is always higher than the two sides. Hypotenuse is always greater than base and height. So suppose phi is here. So I want to take it a hypotenuse. So hypotenuse phi square is equal to 3 square plus 4 square. 3 square is 9, 4 square is 16, so 25, and 5 square is 25. So it is satisfied. Means 3, 4 and 5 satisfy the Pythagoras theorem. That's why 3, 4 and 5 known as Pythagorean triplet. Understood? Very simple. Suppose any 3 number is there, and if these 3 numbers satisfy the Pythagoras theorem, if these 3 number or any 3 number satisfy the Pythagoras theorem, then we can say that these 3 numbers are Pythagorean triplet. These 3 numbers are known as Pythagorean triplet. It is a simple definition of Pythagorean triplet. Okay. So now we have to see some examples based on that. For any natural number, m is greater than or equal to 1. M means natural number which is greater than 1, means it is not negative, it is positive. So we have 2m square plus m square minus 1 bracket square is equal to m square plus 1 bracket square, means it is in the form of Pythagoras theorem, means it is a hypotenuse square is equal to base square plus height square. It is nothing but our Pythagoras theorem. It is nothing but our Pythagoras theorem, but it is written or given in general form. It is given in general form. So 2m square plus m square minus 1 and m square plus 1 bracket square, means hypotenuse square is equal to base square plus height square. So 2m m square minus 1 and m square plus 1 forms a Pythagorean triplet. So ये 3 नंबर क्या है, जनरल फॉर्म में Pythagorean triplet है. In general form they have given 2m m square minus 1 and m square plus 1 forms a Pythagorean triplet. Okay, for solving the numerical based on Pythagorean triplet, you should learn or you should remember these general forms of Pythagorean triplet, that is 2m m square minus 1 and m square plus 1. Okay, very important. Now suppose, so which question or which type of questions they asked on Pythagorean triplet? Suppose find a Pythagorean triplet whose smallest number is 8 amongst 3. Amongst 3, one number is given, that is 8 is the smallest number. 8 is a smallest number, and we have to find the remaining 2 numbers. Remaining 2. Now this is our general formula, our general Pythagorean triplet. So I want to check it out. Suppose 2m is equal to 8 m square minus 1 is 8 or m square plus 1 is 8. Okay, 3 ट्रिपलेट में से एक स्मॉलेस्ट नंबर 8 दिया है, तो ये तीनों में से वो कौन सा है मैं चेक करूंगा. फर्स्ट आई वांट टू चेक विद 2m. So 2m is equal to 8. So m is become 8 by 2, which is equal to 4. So m is equal to 4. M is equal to 4 I want to put here. So m square is equal to 4 square is equal to 16 and m square minus 1. So 16 minus 1 is 15. M square plus 1 is equal to 4 square plus 1. 16 plus 1 is 17. So and first m is equal to कितना है 4. So m square minus 1 is equal to 15 and m square plus 1 is equal to 17. So but 2m कितना है, 2m is equal to 8. 2m is equal to m is equal to 4. So 4 2 into 4 m is equal to 8. ओके, तो ये 3 नंबर मिले मुझे, 3 नंबर, उसमें से 8 is the smallest number. Yes, 8 is the smallest number. Now see, find the Pythagorean triplet whose smallest number is 8. I want to check this smallest number by using this 3. These are our Pythagorean triplets. These 3 are the Pythagorean triplet. उसमें से एक नंबर 8 दिया है मुझे, तो I want to check it out whether 2m is equal to 8, m square minus 1 is equal to 8, or m square plus 1 is equal to 8. Now first m square 2m is equal to 8 लेके मैंने चेक किया पाइथागोरन ट्रिपलेट कैसे बना मेरा 8, 15 and 7. So it is a Pythagorean triplet. Okay. Now I want to check m square minus 1 is equal to 8. Suppose I want to check m square minus 1 is equal to 8. उसमें से अगर नंबर 8, ये नंबर अगर 8 मिला तो क्या होगा? So m square is equal to, it shifted here, 8 plus 1. m square is equal to 8 plus 1 is 9. So m is equal to under root 9 square root लेके, so m is equal to 3. m is equal to 3. तो ये इसमें से वैल्यू कितनी आई? m is equal to 3. तो एक नंबर, पहला नंबर कितना आएगा? 2m is equal to 2 into 3 is equal to 6. पहला पाइथागोरन फर्स्ट नंबर is 6. सेकेंड नंबर m square plus 1 is equal to, m is equal to 3, तो 3 square plus 1, 3 square is 9 plus 1 is 10, and m square minus 1, m is equal to 3, 3 square minus 1, 10 square, 9 square minus 1 is 8. So 8, I have got the Pythagorean triplet, but 8 is not a smallest number. They have given condition, that is whose one of the smallest number is 8. Here 6 is the smallest number. Here 6 is the smallest number. So it is wrong. जो मैंने चेक करने के लिए लिया था m square minus 1 is equal to 8, ये जो मैंने 8 कंसीडर किया था इसको, तो ये रॉन्ग हुआ. 6 स्मॉलेस्ट नंबर बना, 8 नहीं. तो मैंने यहाँ पर 2m is equal to 8 लिया था, ये सही है. 2m minus 1 is equal to 8, it is correct. Why? Because 8 becomes or remains the smallest number. 8 is the smallest number. तो इससे अगर 8 को चेक करोगे तो रॉन्ग होगा. Now I want to check, suppose m square plus 1 is equal to 8. m square plus 1 is equal to 8. So it is wrong. Okay. m square plus 1 is equal to 8. So m square is equal to 8 minus 1 is equal to 7. Okay. So m is equal to under root 7. So we are not able to find the square root of 7. It becomes in fraction form. It becomes in fraction form. So m is not an integer. इंटीजर नहीं बनेगा ये. सो यहाँ पर हम m का अंडर रूट 7 का स्क्वायर रूट नहीं निकाल सकते. यहाँ पर कैसे निकाला था? स्क्वायर रूट ऑफ 9 is 3, 7 का नहीं निकाल सकते. सो इट इज आल्सो wrong. So our first statement or our first consideration is correct. So our Pythagorean triplet is 8, 15 and 16. So highest is a greater is a 17. So 17 is a hypotenuse. 17 is a hypotenuse, 8 base and 15 is a height. So it is our Pythagorean triplet. So like that you have to check it out which is correct or which is wrong. Understood? Very important. Now we have to see some more examples based on this Pythagorean triplet. Suppose next example, find the Pythagorean triplet in which one of the number is 12. They have given one of the number is 12. Means they have not given smallest or largest. They have given one of the number. So one number is 12. एक नंबर कितना दिया है उन्होंने 12 and we know our Pythagorean triplet and we have Pythagorean triplets 2m m square minus 1 and m square plus 1. These are our Pythagorean triplet. ये हमारे पाइथागोरन ट्रिपलेट जनरल फॉर्म के। तो मैं चेक करूंगा वन ऑफ द नंबर 2m से स्टार्ट करूंगा या डायरेक्टली मिडल से स्टार्ट करता हूं, m स्क्वायर माइनस 1 से स्टार्ट करता हूं ना। सपोज m square minus 1 is equal to 12, m square minus 1 is equal to 12। तो इन तीनों में से सपोज इसका वैल्यू 12 है। एक नंबर जो दिया है सपोज ये नंबर मेरा 12 चेक करता हूं तो m square is equal to, so it becomes plus 12 plus 1, so m square is equal to 13, so m is equal to under root 13, m square is equal to 13, we have to find the square root, so m is equal to under root 30, so m is not an integer, m is not an integer, or we are not able to find the square root of 13, that's why our consideration was wrong, our consideration was wrong, ये consideration wrong है, ये नंबर मैंने 12 कंसीडर किया, ये wrong, okay। now I want to check second, suppose m square plus 1 is equal to 12, मैंने क्या कंसीडर किया, सपोज ये मेरा 12 तो m square it becomes 12 minus 1 is 11, so m square is equal to 11, so m is equal to under root 11, here also m is not an integer, so हम 11 का भी स्क्वायर रूट नहीं निकाल सकते, it is in point, so here our consideration is also wrong, here is also our consideration was wrong, यहाँ पर भी हम wrong है, ये भी 12 नहीं बन सकता, ये भी नहीं, ये भी नहीं। now I want to check first, I want to check 2m is remaining, so 2m is equal to 12 अगर लिया मैंने तो m is equal to 12 by 2 which is 6, m is equal to 6, m की वैल्यू नहीं मुझे। now I want to check m square minus 1, m square is 6 square minus 1, 6 square is 36, 36 minus 1 is 35, m square plus 1, 6 square minus 1, sorry plus 36 plus 1 37, okay, and 2m is equal to m is 6, 2 into 6 is 12, so I have got this triplet is correct, so 12 35 and 37 it is my Pythagorean triplet, तो ये मिला मुझे Pythagorean triplet for consideration 2m is equal to 12, ये कंसीडर करके मुझे 2m is equal to 12 कंसीडर करके मुझे मेरे रिमेनिंग दो नंबर मिले, so our Pythagorean triplet is 12, 35 and 37, so these two considerations was wrong, but you have to write this, you have to show that this consideration was wrong. How this consideration was wrong, it should be mentioned, it should be right, okay, so like that you have to solve the such type of numericals, understood? Now we have to see some more examples based on that. Now see, learn the Pythagorean triplet. So all these are the Pythagorean triplets. All these are Pythagorean triplets. They follow or they satisfy the Pythagoras theorem. They satisfy the Pythagorean theorem. All these three numbers or triplet, they are in group of three. That's why they are known as the triplets. All these are satisfy the Pythagoras theorem. That's why all these are known as the Pythagorean triplets. So 3, 4, 5, 5, 12, 13, 8, 15, 17. अभी हमने देखा 7, 24, 25. So all these are Pythagorean triplets. Okay, learn all these things. Okay, remember. At least these numbers you should be remembered. Okay. Now next and very important point in this, we have to see the square root. Squares. अभी तक हमने squares देखे. Now we have to find the squares of any number. Properties of square of a number. Okay. Under that, Pythagorean triplet. Okay. Now next topic is square root. Okay. What is the definition of square root? Suppose square of 5 is 25. Square of 5 is 25 and the square root of 25. And how we have to write? It is in, this is the symbol of square root. So square root of 25 is a 5. Means square and square root are opposite terms. The squares and square root both are opposite to each other. Suppose the square of 5. 5 square is square of 5 is 25. 5 square is 25. But 25 square root is 5. Example. So this cycle you should be remember. Okay. Square of any number. How we have to find the square? Square of 5 is 25 and 25 square root is 5. Means it is a reversible manner. Okay? It is a reversible manner. Like that you have to find the square root. The square root, it is the symbol of a square root, which is nothing but 1 by 2. It is the symbol. Symbol of a square root is like that. Its meaning or its value is 1 by 2. Remember that. Okay. Now see, it is the definition of square root. You can think of finding the square roots as the opposite of finding the squares. Opposite of finding the square means both the squares and square root are opposite of finding the squares. Now see how. We take the example of 5. Okay, we have to take the example of 5. Now see here, the square of 5 is 25. 5 square is 25. The 25 square root sign symbol is like this, and 25 square root is 5. So it is the definition of our square root. Squares and square root both are reversible manner, both are reversible process. Okay, so 5 square is 25, 25 square root is 5. Any number you can see. 4 square is 16. 16 square root is 4. So squares and square root are the reversible manner or opposite to each other. Okay, it is the simple definition of squares or square root, or it is the relationship between squares and square root. If you should learn the square of all numbers, you should be able to, or very simple to find the square root of these numbers. Understood? Now next, how we have to find the square root of any number. Now we have to see, find the square root of any number by prime factorization. It is the first method to find the square root of any number. We have to find the square root of a number through prime factorization. Prime factorization means these are all our prime factors. How? Suppose 6, I want to write 2 into 3. 2 3s are 6. Means 6 is written in the form of 2 into 3 in multiplication form. So these are known as prime factors. These are known as prime factors. Okay. Now 12. 12, how we have to write? 2 into 2 4. 4 3s are 12. So 2 square into 3. Or these are known as prime factors. These are known as prime factors. All these are prime factors. All these are nothing but the prime factors. Prime factors means इसके आगे इसके factors नहीं बनेंगे. 6 is equal to 2 into 3, इसके आगे इसके factor बनेंगे क्या? नहीं. तो ये इसकी बेसिक से प्राइम से, ये प्राइम फैक्टर से. ओके, तो इसके आगे इसके फैक्टर्स नहीं बनेंगे. दैट्स व्हाई इट इज नोन एज इट इज अ प्राइम. दीस आर द बेसिक फैक्टर्स. 12, 2 into 2 into 3, these are the basic factors or basic prime factors of this 12. इसके आगे इसके फैक्टर नहीं बनेंगे. Now we have to see how we have to find the prime factors. Now how we have to find these prime factors. Now we have to see. Now by using that we have to find the prime factors of any number, and using this prime factorization we have to find the square root of 625. Okay, now see 625, how I want to write it. 625 unit digit is 5, so it should be divisible by 5. So 5 into, so it becomes 5 1 are 5, 1 is remains here. Five 1 are 5, 1 is remain here. 5 2s are 10, 2 is remain here. 5 5s are 20, 125 is remains here. So 5 into 125 is this. Now 5 as it is, next it is also divisible by 5. So 5 into 5 2s are 10, 2 is remaining, 5 5s are 25. So it becomes 25. These two as it is नीचे आएंगे 5 into 5. ये as it is नीचे आएंगे. Now next it also divisible by 5. So 5 5s are 25. So 5 into 5. So these are the prime factors of 625. 5 into 5 into 5 into 5. These all are prime factors of 625. Okay. So how I want to write? I want to make a pair of 2. So it is one pair, it is a second pair. From each pair I want to take one. From this 5. From this 5. 5 5s are 25. So square root of 625 is a 25. The square root of 625 is a 25. Okay. It is the one method. Now next method is, suppose 625. Okay, you have to find. So 5 5 1 5. Okay, no, ये आपको समझ नहीं आएगी. It is the best way. It is the best way. 625. इधर मैंने डिविजिबल किया है. तो suppose I want to find the prime factors of 144. 144 के prime factors कैसे find करूँगा मैं? So it is even divisible by 2. तो 2 into, तो ये यहाँ पर करके देखता हूँ. 2 7s are 14, 2 2s जा 4 72 2 एज इट इज आएगा नीचे। ओके, तो इसका काम हो है। नाउ नेक्स्ट आल्सो 2 से डिवाइड होगा तो 2 into 2 3 जा 2 3 जा 6 एक रहेगा 2 6 जा 12 तो 36। ओके, नाउ ये दोनों एज इट इज आएंगे नीचे। ओके, ये दोनों एज इट इज नीचे, इन दोनों का काम हो गया। नाउ 36 इज 2 into यहाँ पर 18 आएगा 18 ये तीन नाम ये तीनों एज इट इज नीचे आएंगे 2 into 2 into 2। नाउ 18 2 into 9 is 18 कैसे लिखूंगा 2 into 9। नाउ इन चारों का काम हो गया, ये चारों ऐसे आएंगे 2 into 2 2 into 2 ये चारों आएंगे ऐसे ही। नाउ 9 कैसे लिखूंगा, अब 2 से नहीं होगा 9 is not even number so 3 3 3 is 9 so 3 into 3 so these are the prime factors of these are the prime factors 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 3 into 3 all are prime factors of 144। now I want to make a pair of 2 दो दो के पेयर बनेंगे 1 2 3 हर एक पेयर में से एक आएगा, ये 2 आएगा ये 2 आएगा ये 3 आएगा। मल्टीप्लाई 2 into 2 4 4 3 जा 12 तो स्क्वायर रूट ऑफ 144 is equal to 12। The square root of 144 is 12। So it is the prime factorization method. It is the prime factorization method to find the square root of any number. Understood? Now next method is to find the square root of any number. It is the long division method. It is a long division method. Now see here, find the square root of the following numbers by prime factorization method. Prime factorization method means we have to find the square root of 729 by prime factorization. By prime factorization they have written here. So 3 2 are 6 एक रहेगा 3 4 are 12 and 3 3 are 9. Okay. They have written here 3 2 are 6 1 is remains. So these are the prime factors. ये prime factors कैसे निकाले उन्होंने, इधर दिखाता हूँ 729. Okay, तो 9 is not a even number, so it is divisible by 3. So 3 2 are 6 एक रह गया 3 4 are 12 3 3 are 9 so 243. Now next 3 into ये 3 का काम हो गया ऐसे ही सारा। next 3 into 3 8 जा 24 3 1 जा 3 so 81. so 3 into 81 is इन दोनों का काम हो गया ऐसे ही आगे तो 3 into 3 2 जा 6 3 7 जा 21 is 3 into 27. तो ये तीनों का काम हो गया ऐसे ही जाएंगे। नाउ नेक्स्ट 3 into 3 9 जा 27. ओके, तो इन चारों का काम हो गया, ये चारों एज इट इज आएंगे 3 into 3 into 3 into 3. 9 कैसे लिखूंगा 3 into 3. ओके, तो 1 2 3 पेयर बने, हर एक पेयर में से एक 2 3 3 3 जा 9 9 3 जा 27. तो स्क्वायर रूट ऑफ 729 इज 27 एज इट इज। देखो इधर एक पेयर दूसरी पेयर या तीसरी पेयर 1 2 3 multiplication is 27, so square root of 729 is 27, like this. Okay, so by using prime factorization we have to find the square root of any number. Understood? Now next is find the square root of any number by long division method. It is the long division method. It is the last method to find the square root of any number. So it is the procedure. You have to read all these things. Okay, I want to start directly. These are the steps 1 2 3 4 and 5. These are the 5 steps how we have to find the square root of any number by long division method. Go through that. Very important and very simple. Okay, now here I want to explain you directly how they find the square root of any number by long division method. Find the square root of this huge number by long division method. Okay, by long division method they have solved one example. Okay, it is nothing but our long division method. Now see, first it is the symbol of long division method. It is the symbol of long division method. I want to write this number here 76250. Okay, our first step to forming groups from unit place. Forming groups from unit place. From unit place 2 2 के ग्रुप बनेंगे 1 2 3. From unit place we have to start from unit place. Okay, 2 2 के ग्रुप बने. Now I want to check whether this 76 is perfect square or not. 76 is a perfect square or not. Perfect square. Perfect square means इसका square root मिलता है क्या नहीं? Perfect square means 25 is perfect square. 1 square root is 5. 36 is perfect square. 1 square root is 6. 6 6 and 36 लिख सकते हैं. तो 76 it is not a perfect square. 76 is not a perfect square. तो ये perfect square किसके करीब है ये? किसके करीब है ये? तो ये किसके करीब है? सपोज 5 square is 25, 6 square is 36, 7 square is 49, 8 square is 64 and 9 square is 81. So 76 is not a perfect square. Perfect square है क्या? नहीं है. All these are perfect square. Perfect square मतलब इसके प्राइम फैक्टर्स मिलते हैं, इसके मिलते हैं, इसके मिलते हैं, इसके मिलते हैं, इसके मिलते हैं. और इनका स्क्वायर रूट 5 है. 25 का 5, 36 का 6, 49 का 7, 64 का 8, 81 का 9. ओके, तो 25 में 5 into 5 लिख सकता हूँ. ये 6 into 6, 7 into 7, 8 into 8, 9 into 9. So like that, इसके प्राइम फैक्टर्स नहीं बनेंगे 76 के. That's why it is not a perfect square. अगर ऐसे पेयर जिसके पेयर बनेंगे प्राइम फैक्टर के वो परफेक्ट स्क्वायर बनता है. तो 25 is perfect square, 36 is a perfect square, 49 is perfect square and 64 also perfect square. Now I want to check first group whether it is perfect square or not. So it is not a perfect square. So इससे कम कौन सा है? So 9 का square 81, it is greater than 76. Now I want to take 8 is a 64. 8 is a 68 का square 64. 64 is less than that. So I want to take 8 8s are. I want to take here 8 and here also 8. So 8 का square कितना? 8 8s are 64. 8 8s are 64. Now see here. 8 8s are 64. Okay. So 8 8s are 64. How I want to choose? How I have taken 64 here? 64 क्यों लिया मैंने? ये परफेक्ट स्क्वायर नहीं है, लेकिन इससे कम क्या है? 64 है. 81 ज्यादा होता है तो 64 लिया मैंने इधर. तो इनका सबट्रैक्शन करो, इसका सबट्रैक्शन कितना आएगा 2 एंड 1, सबट्रैक्शन कितना आया 12 एंड सेम नंबर एज इट इज इधर ऐड करो 8, कितना आया 8 8 16, यहाँ पर एक प्लेस छोड़ो, 8 प्लस 8 is 16 and 1 place is remains here. ना ऊपर से ये ले लो 25, ऊपर से 25 लिया हमने, ओके तो ये कितना बना 12 25, ओके तो यहाँ पर ऐसा नंबर ले लो एक, यहाँ पर ऐसा नंबर ले लो, यहाँ पर जो नंबर लिया है यहाँ पर सेम आना चाहिए। सपोज मैंने इधर x लिया तो यहाँ पर भी क्या आएगा x आएगा, मतलब यहाँ पर ऐसा नंबर चूज करना है कि यहाँ पर जो नंबर बनेगा इसका मल्टीप्लिकेशन, इन दोनों का मल्टीप्लिकेशन कितना आना चाहिए। ओके सपोज मैंने यहाँ पर 2 लिया तो यहाँ पर भी 2 लेना पड़ेगा, तो 162 इंटू 2, 162 इंटू 2 कितना आना चाहिए देखता हूँ, 2 इंटू 4, 2 6 12, 1 2 1 2 is 3, 324 नहीं कम है, I want to check 3, तो यहाँ पर भी 3 आएगा, तो 163 इंटू 3, 3 3 is 9, 3 6 is 18, 1 3 1 3 is 4, no, I want to check here 7 डायरेक्टली, यहाँ पर भी 7 आएगा, तो 7 167 इंटू 7, 7 7 जा 49, 7 6 जा 42 प्लस 4 7 7 3 4 3 4 7 1 जा 7 प्लस 11, ओके 7 7 जा 49, 7 6 जा 40, 2 plus 6 46, 7 1 जा 7 11, सो 11 69 कम है इससे, मैं 168 से चेक करता हूँ, यहाँ पर सपोज 8 लेता हूँ, 8 8 जा 64, 8 7 48, 1344 इससे ज्यादा होता है तो मैं 8 नहीं ले सकता, जो पहले लिया था वो 7 ही ले सकता हूँ। 8 से मल्टीप्लाई किया, अगर इधर 8 8 लिया और उनका मल्टीप्लिकेशन किया तो इससे ज्यादा है, इससे ज्यादा नहीं आना चाहिए, कम तो कितना 1169, so 1169, okay, so like that you have to check, ऐसा चेक करना है आपको, okay, now same number I want to add here 7, so it becomes 7 7 जा 41, so it is a 70, एक प्लेस छोड़ दी इधर, हमेशा यहाँ पर एक प्लेस छोड़ दी, ओके, तो सबट्रैक्शन तो 122, तो यहाँ पर बनेगा 121, यहाँ पर एक लिया तो इधर कितना आएगा 6, ओके, तो यहाँ पर कितना आएगा 6, तो ये बनेगा 56, सबट्रैक्शन बनेगा 56। ना ऊपर से कितना ये दोनों लिए 0 0, ओके, तो यहाँ पर एक प्लेस छोड़ दिए मैंने, तो यहाँ पर एक ऐसा नंबर ले लो और यहाँ पर और यहाँ पर ऐसा नंबर ले लो, इनका मल्टीप्लिकेशन या तो इतना आना चाहिए इससे कम, तो मैंने सिलेक्ट किया है 3, तो यहाँ पर कितना आएगा 3, तो यहाँ पर अगर 3 लिया मैंने तो इधर भी 3 लेने पड़ेगा, उनका मल्टीप्लिकेशन इतना आता है 5 2 2 9, आंसर इज 371, आंसर इज 371, सो सेम 3 ऐड करूंगा, 3 3 जा 9 4 1 7, यहाँ पर एक प्लेस छोड़ देनी है, ओके, तो यहाँ पर डिजिट्स खत्म हो गए तो यहाँ पर 0 आएगा, पॉइंट से 0 ले सकते हैं नीचे 0 0, तो ये बड़ा नंबर बना, ऐसे आगे प्रोसेस चलती रहेगी। तो स्क्वायर रूट ऑफ दिस नंबर इज अवर स्क्वायर रूट। तो स्क्वायर रूट ऑफ 762500 which is nothing but 873. Okay, so it is the prime fact, so it is a division method. It is our division method. How we have to find the square root of any number by division method. Okay, now suppose I want to take one simple example. I want to take this simple example 1296. Okay, we have to find the square root of this number. You have to find the square root of this number by division method. So division method symbol 1296. Okay, from unit place I want to form it groups. Okay, now 12 I want to check whether it is perfect square or not. Perfect square, 2 का square 4, 3 का 9, 4 का 16, 5 25, 6 36. Okay, all these are perfect square. तो 12 is not a perfect square. तो 12 से कम कौन सा है? 4 का स्क्वायर 16, 16 ज्यादा है. 9 is less. तो 3 3s are 9. Okay, मैंने 4 नहीं लिया है. I have chosen 3. Why? 4 is 16 ज्यादा होता है. तो सेम नंबर I want to add here 3. 3 plus 3 is 9. एक प्लेस छोड़ दी. Subtraction 12 minus 9 is 3. ऊपर से 96 लिया. So it become 396. तो यहाँ पर ऐसा नंबर लेना है. यहाँ पर ऐसा नंबर ले लो जिनकी मल्टीप्लिकेशन या तो इतनी आई है इससे कम. सो आई वांट टू चेक. सपोज यहाँ पर मैं 5 लेता हूँ. 5 इधर 5 लिया तो इधर भी 5 लेना पड़ेगा. तो 95 into 5, 5 5 जा 25. तो 475 ज्यादा होता है. ओके, तो सपोज यहाँ पर मैं 4 लेता हूं. 4 4 का 16, 1. 4 9 जा 9 4 9 36, 9 36 नहीं 376. 376 ये कम हो रहा है. ये इससे कम है. लेकिन अगर 5 का लिया तो ये ज्यादा होता है. ये ज्यादा होता है. तो मैं कौन सा लूंगा? ये लूंगा ना. Sorry, 3 plus 3 is not a 9, it is a 6. 3 plus 3 is a 6. तो ये मल्टीप्लिकेशन फिर से करना पड़ेगा. तो यहाँ पर 4 लेके चेक करता हूँ. 64 into 4, 4 4 का 61, 256 कम होता है. 5 लेता हूँ. 5 5 का 25, 325 कम होता है. सपोज 6 लेता हूं तो 66 इंटू 6 396 क्लियर एज इट इज। तो 6 से बन रहा है, अगर मैंने यहाँ पर 6 लिया तो एज इट इज 396 आ रहा है, तो माइनस 0 0 0। तो यहाँ पर 3 प्लस 3 मैंने 9 लिया था इसलिए गलत हो रहा था, तो 3 प्लस 3 इज 6, तो आंसर इज, तो रिमाइंडर इज 0, सो योर स्क्वायर रूट इज 36, तो स्क्वायर रूट इज 36। सो दिस इज द मेथड और दिस इज द चेकिंग, क्रॉस चेकिंग करना है आपको। यहाँ पर नंबर सेलेक्ट करने के लिए इन दोनों का मल्टीप्लिकेशन या तो इतना आना चाहिए या इससे कम। ओके, सो इट इज द प्रोसीजर टू फाइंड द स्क्वायर रूट ऑफ एनी नंबर बाय डिवीजन मेथड। अंडरस्टूड ऑल ऑफ यू? थैंक यू।